So it's the next morning and some stuff came in. It's these exhaust pipes. So this is a 45-degree angle. Was it? Or 30? No, it's 45. And I'm gonna use it to, don't know if you can see it like that. Maybe I'll move you guys around a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it here somewhere, and the exhaust will go whoop, like that. I think I maybe have to twist it a bit to make it go out like that. And that's where I lost the audio on a lot of clips, including these ones. But anyway, let's get this exhaust off, get those side foot pegs things off, and get to work on this exhaust. Alright, and just to remind you, this bike is all for DJR, so all profit will go to DJR. And yeah, it's really fun building this bike, and I've only got 5 weeks left at the time of this recording. So the time is crunching. The exhaust wrap had to come off, and yeah, first look at this exhaust pipe, which was modified before. The exhaust wrap was already damaged on some parts, so it needed to come off anyway. But this was my first real look at the exhaust and seeing how the muffler was attached to it. And you can see this big extension end on it. I need to remove that and get the angle that I bought on that place. And it seems to work out pretty nice. But the first thing I had to do was cut off the big end. And this is a point of no return moment. I had to cut off these on both exhaust pipes, of course. So now there's no way back. And then it's time to kind of test fit this. But it kind of seems to be okay actually. I just need to add that big piece to the end of the angle that I bought. And then it should be good. And I can attach the exhaust to where the foot peg used to be. So that's basically the plan. So I cut off that little piece from the exhaust. And here I'm kind of fitting it and seeing if everything lines up. But I need to make that strange tip bigger because the angle bit doesn't fit. So I kept cutting off small pieces until I got that piece to fit. Now I have to say, my saw here was really blunt and it was not doing a good job. It was all over the place, so I had to do some welding after that for sure. Yep, that's the way it's gonna be. So like this. I'm gonna have to weld it on the bike, I think. The exhausts are on, but I do need tidying up, but I do like it. Upswept like I intended to. Clearance from the shock mounting point is perfect over there. It just clears this peg, so there's no heat transfer there. Yeah, it kind of looks okay. I have to adjust the brake line bike lever. It's not in a good place now. It's up against this thing. Yeah, but it looks good. I need to buy some clamps for this. Am I going to weld those? No, I'm just going to clamp those. I think that's easier to dismount everything. So, another job ticked off the list. We're moving along. I think the next is going to be removing this and making a point here. But I think that's going to be in the next video. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying this build. Again, this is all for DGR 2026 for men's health, prostate cancer research, and yeah, mental health, of course. So give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to help out on the build and you don't want to buy it but want to help out, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/DutchChefBuilds. Link is in the description, and you can send me some cash to kind of pay for everything, which would be nice. Everybody that already did will be mentioned somewhere here in the video. And thank you for those donations. Very kind. All right. So I think tomorrow I'll continue working on the placement of the tank, and maybe tomorrow, I'm not really sure, the new headlight will be coming in. So I'm very curious to see what that looks like and what I need to do to mount it. It's going to be totally different, and as soon as I've got that, I can kind of start making the front end proper and think about the front fender also, which I'm not really happy about yet. I think this front end of the KTM is just not really my vibe, so to speak. But yeah, I should tape this up and see what it looks like. Maybe it does look brutal, doesn't it? Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.